Cold start.
Nothing.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna start working on our 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. And as you've seen in the previous video, all we did was just pretty much clean this thing up and just assess all the visible damages. But today we're actually gonna start getting into depth, start ripping a few things apart and actually seeing if there's any hidden damages. But the very first thing that we're probably gonna start with is actually trying to get this thing started because the battery is just completely dead. And honestly, we don't even know where that battery is. So let's just go ahead and try to locate this sucker and see if this thing will fire right up. Right, so no luck with finding the battery in the engine bay or in the trunk. I guess we'll just have to pull up the good old Google, and it's probably somewhere in the inside of the body or something like that. But we found something even better than a battery, I think. We always like finding this, and check this out. I believe this is a window sticker,
what?
Dude.
No way.
We're about to see exactly. Look at how crusty it is.
Oh, careful with that. Dude. No way.
Grand total of $90,000, 500.
Dude, there's mold all over that. This thing really was bought for $90,000?
The base price is $86,000, but I guess we got like the best model because like we got all these all this stuff right here, I'm guessing, right? It's a little hard to see. Got the 20-inch aluminum spare wheel. What? We got an aluminum spare wheel in here? Let's
check it out, man. Pull that thing back up. Dude.
Oh,
yes,
snap.
sir.
Look at that, dude. That's
the drag wheel right there, man. Dude. We just need another one of those.
We need another one. But I don't see any subwoofer. I wonder if it says subwoofer on here. Let me check this right quick, because we need a subwoofer, man. Not that we go crazy about them, but it's just awesome. Oh, yep, it does have a subwoofer somewhere. Look at that. It's like a $2,000 package.
Got an amplifier.
Oh, the whole entire audio system is $2,000 right here. And that's pretty much it.
That's probably why it jumped up to like $80,000 or $90,000 after that.
Exactly. Dude. And for the spare alone, it's $1,000. The black aluminum spare, which is pretty dang crazy. We'll probably go over the rest of this stuff sometime later. But anyways, we found a floor mat, which is always a good sign. These are original floor mats. Let's pull up that Google and try to find that other, or the actual battery, and try to get this thing started.
All right, so we found the battery. It wasn't too hard to locate. It was actually underneath the passenger seat, which is pretty dang crazy. That's the first time I ever seen a battery in that location. They probably did that for weight distribution, or there's just no room up front, so they just threw it under the passenger seat. We got the battery charger on it right now. We're gonna see if that sucker will charge right up. As soon as I connected it, I already see like some lights lighting up, so we should be good. I'm actually see if that seat will go all the way front. That way they can see it a lot better.
Yeah,
so.
go ahead. Yeah, slide that back, or that seat all the way up. Let's see what kind of...
Let's see if we got power.
Yeah,
oh yeah, dude.
Oh, nice.
We are good. The lights are lighting up here, dude.
Ooh, dude, just go ahead and hit that start button for me.
Dude, that'd be awesome. But before we do that, we need to actually go check our oil and all that stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do want to check all of our fluids because we don't want to be low. We haven't checked the oil. We checked the coolant, so we're good on coolant.
Barely enough battery to even pull this seat up, dude.
What kind of battery is that, dude?
It's a weird looking one, dude. Some Magnet Morel.
I've never seen that brand personally.
It's a Mopar battery. It says Mopar on it.
So yeah, we'll take that.
We're gonna go ahead and probably put it on slow charge or fast charge just to see what this sucker does.
Let's just do slow charge for now.
All right, so we're gonna leave it on slow charge, check all the oil and all that good stuff, and then we're gonna see if this thing will fire up.
So that door is not jammed, or is it buttoned up against it?
Just button up that fender right there. But dude, we finally got this sucker open. It's kind of weird seeing all this. We need to clean it up. There's way more glass on this side. And dude, man, I finally see some lights lighting up. What is this right here, man?
You see something?
Next oil change, 6,000 miles, dude. I guess that was sticking on the windshield and just busted and flew right off. That's pretty crazy.
It's got some brand new oil in it, man.
Yeah,
the fluids are good, right?
Yeah, all the fluids are good. They look brand new. I mean, it just has 2,000 miles, but dude, how about you hop in on the passenger side? We're just gonna go through, click on some buttons, dude.
Hey, say less. I'm on my way. Let's press some buttons. Let's start off with that launch control button.
Go ahead and click it. Don't do nothing, but I guess let me just hit this. Oh, we got some power.
2,000.
Oh, this lit up.
It says supercharged as soon as you press the button. Dude, that is awesome.
Is sick. Everything is lighting up.
Well, look at this top dome lights. They're actually flashing, so the battery is probably super
I think
low.
the alarm is going off right now.
Oh yeah, that could be true. I guess the horns got knocked off.
Yeah, I can almost hear them vibrating or something. Like they're like almost broken or something like that. Look, it says radio lock pre. Should I just try? I mean, the battery's super dead. It might not even work.
Just go ahead and hit the button.
All right. Nothing.
Speaker just like went doop.
Dude, this battery's probably just super bad. We need to probably just try to pull it out and exchange it.
You want to do that? Okay.
Let's do it, man.
What the heck is that? Is that a little fuse that I see right there?
Almost looks like a pyro fuse. You know how on the Lambo it had that thing?
Yeah, because it did just kind of just click, and when it usually clicks like that, it means it's like not allowing the starter to fully engage or something like that. But
yeah, dude, that's pretty crazy. Maybe it's a pyro fuse, maybe it's a sensor, but I mean, we can easily bypass it if we really needed to because it's right there. But we probably just need to get a new battery anyways. This sucker is just super dead, so other than that,
that's the best way to do it, because it could honestly mess with a bunch of other electronics if the battery is even like, you know, halfway dead or something like that. Yeah,
definitely. And one thing that I did notice is this thing is actually super loose in here. I haven't even like touched any mounts, so this thing either broke out of its mounts whenever it rolled over, or somebody just threw this sucker in here for now. But I don't know, man. It's kind of weird.
Are you gonna be able to actually just pull that thing right out? Or
that's what I was thinking about right now. Like, how's this battery gonna come out? Might have to put it sideways, or may even have to take the whole entire seat out just to get a battery out.
Crazy, but yeah, let's just go ahead and start with extracting this thing and hopefully get a new one maybe.
Let's do it. All right, so we ended up just grabbing a brand new battery because that one would just not charge. And dude, we're ready to actually push the button this time. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready, dude. I don't even know where to stand. Should I stand in here to get a cold start, or?
I say you just be out there, man, just to get that exhaust tone, you know what I mean?
All right, let's do it. I'll be back here. I was thinking about standing in the engine bay area to get that whine, but we'll take this one. Go ahead, give it a shot.
All right, here it goes.
Oh, heck yeah, dude, it fired right up.
Hey, it ain't even that loud.
It ain't that loud.
Come on in here.
We're definitely gonna have to get an exhaust for it. It doesn't scream like the Hellcat.
All right, so I'm just gonna go through all the stuff that's popping up. You know, service airbag, we got a traction control light, park sensors.
Yeah, obviously that stuff is all damaged.
All that stuff
suspension.
is damaged. But I say we let it warm up and give it some revs, dude.
For sure. I wonder if it'll crackle with the stock exhaust.
We're about to find out.
Dude, norm, never drive it in norm, dude.
Sport mode, I mean, we are using the red key, so I wonder if there's like a red key setup or sport mode setup.
Hit sport.
Sport. Look, engine trans when you sport 700. Oh man, we don't have no V8 Hemi. What is wrong with that?
Why does it say 5.7? We got a 6.2 in here, dude. That is weird. Did our like ECU reset or something?
I think it did, because I think this happened to our Hellcat one time, and it actually pulled up Chrysler. It was kind of really weird instead of Dodge. So we're probably gonna have to have this sucker reset, or probably just give it some time. But it won't even go into sport, and I'm thinking we need like track apps or something like that. You know what I mean?
Go ahead and actually throw it in launch control. We could launch it right now.
All right, foot on the brake. Nothing. Let me put it in sport mode. Do anything?
Don't do anything. Look at that little Trackhawk on the display, dude. That is awesome.
Here, let me do it. I'm gonna put it in track. Oh, look, it's like blurry, like it's going fast. And I'm gonna put a sport. Dude, that is sick. Auto, snow. What?
Dude, imagine drifting this thing in the snow, man.
Dude, that's another level right there, man. But dude, you ready to rev this thing
up,
man?
Let's see what it sounds like in here.
All right,
first off.
Dude, that
was smooth.
Dude, you can hear the supercharger a little bit.
We'll hop out to the front now.
All right.
Battery. Dude, it sounds so good, but definitely gonna have to get a cold air for it. Let me go to the back now. This thing is gonna rip. I'm ready. Dude. For stock exhaust, you can go ahead and turn it off.
Yeah, for stock exhaust, that sounds really good.
I don't mind actually. It's not too obnoxious, but we definitely want to be a little bit obnoxious, don't we?
A little bit, dude. We kind of want to open it up like that Hellcat is because it sounds perfect.
Yeah,
and it does the little crackles and pops whenever you let go of the throttle once you're really on it. So I'm wondering if this thing will do the same thing.
I think it will. Probably going to have to do like a E85 tune on it. That's way ahead of us, what we're doing right now.
We need a E windshield tune right now.
Right, exactly. We need to tune that sucker up. But yeah, what do you want to do next?
Next, I say we go ahead and finish up vacuuming this side right here. And I guess we can start taking some of these panels off right here.
Cut out all the airbags and just get a little bit better visual, and then we'll start ripping some other things apart.
Let's do it. All right, guys, so all the airbags are fully cut out. The next thing that we're gonna do is actually try to push this piece of glass up and hopefully out of here, because we really want to see if this dash is messed up or not, because this glass is super sharp and we got a leather dash which can get cut up pretty dang easily. So let's just go ahead and actually, I got my gloves, my eyeglasses right here. Hopefully I don't get cut or anything. Let's just, I guess, try to push this thing out of the way right here.
Yeah, because we really just can't remove the whole entire glass. We don't have the proper tools for it, but we just don't want, we really want to see what's going on under there, honestly.
Yeah, because if this dash is cut up, we're probably going to have to change it, you know what I mean?
Exactly, which that's going to be an expensive one. So I'm hoping that it just like barely just rested up on it or something, and we don't have to change the dash, dude.
Oh yeah, I say we may even have to cut out a little piece, because there is a little rubber part, or it's already almost through, and hopefully we can just flap it over onto the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pushing on it right here.
Let's do it, dude. This right here is not PPE, I'm guessing. Those sandals, personal protective equipment. Would you do get some glass in your foot or something?
Yeah, I got it out, man. We should be good to go. Back on the flops.
They're just comfortable to work in, right?
Oh yeah, man. They're comfortable to work in, walk around, whatever you want to do. I work faster with these things on right here.
Lightweight, man. Lightweight, weight reduction. But we found some pretty crazy discoveries, didn't we?
Back to the dash over here. As you can tell, if you get up real close, we do have some scratches here, which is pretty dang crazy. And man, what do you think about them?
This is where you kind of just got to make an executive decision if you want to just live with it, suck it up, or just pay up and replace the whole entire dash.
This is a pretty dang expensive dash. I mean, there's no other damages on it but this. And honestly, we'd probably just leave it in here. We're probably just going to clean it up real quick and just shine it up. And honestly, you can probably touch it up with a little bit of black, you know, Sharpie or something like that.
Or some, what do you call it, ramen noodles?
Ramen noodles, super glue, a little bit of sandpaper, you should be good to go. But the thing is, why it's not really a big deal is because this glass does have it. Like if you look right here and right here, you see that? See that black strip?
Yeah.
There's a black strip. It's like a 5-6 inch strip that goes all the way. So it's going to be like all the way up to here. So you're probably not going to be able to see it from the outside. And if you're sitting in there, you won't see it at all because it's just so far up against that glass that honestly, this is just not a big deal. You know what I mean?
So I guess we may just clean it up, see how well it cleans up with some detailer, and just, I guess we'll make a decision later on.
Later on, probably whenever we get all this fixed up, you know what I mean, and throw new glass on. and all that good stuff. And if it's really noticeable, might as well just go ahead and change it out.
We'll just pay up, man, unfortunately. But I guess let's clean this up and then we'll jump into the inside and show them the
pillar damage, dude. It's pretty crazy. All right, so moving on to the inside here, as you can tell, this pillar is pretty badly mangled, but you can't really see it that well because there's just so much going on here, and we honestly want to remove all this stuff. And to do so, we actually have to drop the entire headliner, which is a good thing because we want to go ahead and check out the roof damage and all that good stuff, and we need it out of the way. That way we can repair this thing. And once we drop it, we're probably going to throw this headliner out in the hot sun to see if all these creases will come out. That way we can probably save this thing instead of buying a new one. So let's just go ahead and grab some tools and see if we can drop this thing. All right, so we almost got the headliner out. We just need to open this trunk. That way we can get 2 more clips. And I'm guessing we're gonna just test it out, press the button. It should just automatically open up, right?
Yeah, I think so.
If it ain't stuck, because it's kind of pushed in right here. So let's just go ahead and give it a shot. I think there's a button.
Oh, that's pretty dang cool right there. This is definitely gonna be the grocery getter right here.
Hey, go to the grocery store at 10, go to the drag strip at 10:30.
10:01.
10:01. However fast you can get there. But dude, that is legit right there.
Will it close too?
You push it. Oh, there's a button right here. Let's go ahead. Watch my head.
This sucker will slam right on top of you.
Sensor or something? Does it have one of those foot sensors that it opens up? That'd be sweet right there.
This is a drag car, so we don't really need all that. Drag and grocery car. Dang, that's pretty neat, yeah. So.
Oh yeah, that's definitely awesome. But let's just go ahead and pop the rest of this headliner off.
That's some pretty nasty pillar damage right there. That's probably going to be one of our most intensive repairs because, like, what do you think, like 3 layers there or something?
Yeah, I think like 3 or 4 layers right there, which we're probably going to have to order some of these layers. I don't know how far we're going to replace it to, but as you can tell, this piece right here, this is part of, I guess, the little roll cage thing. And it's actually bent pretty bad as well. So we're definitely gonna have to be ordering some structural pieces. This piece, a few of these pieces, probably this whole entire side, because I think they sell it as one piece. So that's gonna be pretty crazy ordering that thing. Hopefully that ain't too crazy expensive as well.
Yeah, honestly, some of these structural pieces will probably be cheap, I'm hoping, I think.
Yeah, like this piece, I'm guessing this thing's gonna be pretty cheap. It's not much. I mean, there's only a few spot welds. And as for the roof skin, we're probably just gonna go ahead and order the entire roof skin, unless it's like $10,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So, heck, no, I don't think it'll be that much.
No,
it should be around.
I mean, it's a thin piece of metal. Should be like probably like $1,000, maybe.
$1,000 bucks.
1,500.
Yeah. I was thinking like 800. But are we gonna go moonroof or no sunroof or whatever you call it?
I really don't know, because right now I'm looking at this little piece right here. Ain't it like all the way like back here, like extends?
Yeah, it's huge.
So what if like even the structure is different on one with a sunroof? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll have to do some more research on that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But
we're pretty much done on the interior here. We're not gonna really take apart anything else because I mean we can see most of this stuff. As for these side things, we're just gonna wait to see if we need to take them off. Maybe call V-Tune to come check it out one of these days. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's go ahead and jump in the trunk because we got a bunch of junk in the trunk right now. We need to go ahead and clean it all out, and we'll show you guys some damage back there.
so we went ahead and cleaned out the trunk area because we're actually about to crawl in there and show you guys all the damages in the rear. But check this out right here. I believe all the buttons on the remote work, and maybe even the remote start, which we're about to test out. But let's just go ahead and hop in here and show you guys what's going on. Wow.
Dang, son, that's like a bed in there.
It's nice and roomy in here because those seats just drop down. But as for the damages here, as you can tell, there's some inner structure damage right here. This piece is actually bent inwards because clearly that quarter panel got caved in, so it just bent that piece as well.
Yeah, we'll probably actually pull that out once we pull frame, or once we pull the quarter panel out, that should all just fall back into place.
Yeah, and honestly, if it does come down to it, we could actually purchase these pieces in sections. So we could purchase them in sections and replace them in sections. But that's pretty much it for the interior damages. It's not too crazy. The rest of the damages are going to be on the exterior, which we'll get to that stuff later. But as of right now, let's just go ahead and shut that trunk lid, shut all the doors, and just try to remote start this thing. Let's see what it does. Cold start.
Nothing.
Dang, that is awesome.
That is sick, man.
That thing just absolutely rumbles. Let's walk to the front and see the headlights, see if that stuff works.
The headlight's on?
Dude, he's got a DRL around it. That is going to be pretty sweet, but I believe actually both of our headlights are broken, which sucks because those are pretty dang expensive. Dude, that's going to look so good, but I guess we'll just probably get to that stuff in the next video because we did get a lot of work done. We made a lot of discoveries, but this is going to be an absolute epic build. So make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, guys, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely be sure to give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. And also, guys, I do want to mention that we just restocked on our brand new hoodie. This is our goonzquad American flag design, and we added some color on them. Super fire design. They're not going to last long, so if you want one, be sure to visit goonzquad.com and help support your boys. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.